guys and girls, and welcome to Teambuilder of Week 5 of the GBA. We are facing the San Diego Chimchargers, coached by none other than Lord Emveei. But before we go into the whole team building part, what my team is, what his team is, whatever, all this good stuff, I have an announcement to make, which is actually a trade announcement. I don't know if the GBA channel already has it up, but I made a trade this week, and basically I made 2 trades this week. I traded 2 months away and got new ones, and basically I'm just here to announce them. I won't talk too much about them. I basically just announced them, also announcing them here, because with so many, with so many front offices around, I don't want to explain too much why I traded them and stuff like that, because that might reveal too much to them. So basically I'm just here to announcing the trade, and if you have questions about them, leave it in the comments and whatever. Let me know what you think about it, but let's start off with the trades, of course. First up, my first trade was, I was trading Electabuzz for Raichu. It's basically not a big trade. I traded Tier 5 Electric type for a Tier 5 Electric type, but I wanted Raichu because it's a bit faster, it's a bit weaker, it's like 5 points faster and 5 points weaker, but I take the faster part, and the one thing is basically why I want Electabuzz over Raichu in the original drafting. Of course Raichu was available there, was because the potential bulk Electabuzz can have with the Violite. But after making some calcs in my matchups and stuff like that, every time I want to try, can I bring Electabuzz or something like that, I made some calcs, and even with the Violite, the bulk was not impressing enough that I decided my decision right there, and think that Raichu actually is a better fast electric type option than Electabuzz for me. It has of course some options, it has some physical options, of course, with Volt Technique, Extreme Speed, Knockoff, Surf, Grass, Knot, Thunderbolt, all the hidden powers, Volt Switch of course, and yeah, some nice utility moves, Encore, Wish. It's an electric immunity with Lightning Rod, potentially Static Hacks. I can get 2 of this thing, not only Electabuzz, but yeah, this is the first trade. The second trade I got was I trade away my Tier 4 Mon Skuntank for the Tier 4 Mon Hitmonlee. I basically just traded them away. I lose out on a Poison type, but I think I have enough to kill fairies on my squad, like with the good coverage, which is strong enough, with Scizor mainly and stuff like that, and stuff with on Landorus. But I don't lose out on hazard removal, I lose the Defogger, I gain a Rapid Spinner, so basically that's like kind of an upgrade if I want to call it like that. And I get a Fighting type, which I didn't have before, and yeah, one thing Hitmonlee of course can do is like the Fake Out and Burn shenanigans. It's a very nice Scarf, Close Combat High Jump Kick, Reckless High Jump Kick, just kills stuff, and yeah, nice special defense. It's not, of course, not as bulky. It's more an offensive mon than Skuntank. Skuntank was more defensive or utility, and Hitmonlee is probably straight offense, like even with Mark Punch priority, Fake Out priority, and a bit more speedy. But yeah, you see, that's just what they do. Why I made this trade, like I said, I don't want to go too much into detail, but basically I thought that having a more offensive mon in Hitmonlee than the more utility defensive mon with Skuntank benefits me more. That's why I made this trade. But okay, these are the trades. Like I said, let me hear what you think about them in the comments below. And yeah, let's finally start with the team builder. That's why you're basically here. So we are facing Emveei. He's so far undefeated, and with teams no one was able to predict. He brings the heat. He uses on his regular videos and brings them to the league, and so far with very good success. So I had, in team building it was difficult because I have to be prepared to be like totally surprised at some point. I can't predict his sets. Like I can predict a few, I think, but like at some point there will just be some set I didn't see coming. I just have to give that, I have to be prepared for everything. I can't be prepared for everything like mon-wise, but I have to be mentally prepared for that so I don't blank out. I have like he will go, like I said, Hustle, Extreme Speed, Togekiss. He brought already one time. He may bring it again, who knows. If that happens, I have to adjust to that. But I will be surprised at some point. There's like no way around it. Emveei, he builds the weirdest sets so far. So far they worked out, so I'm scared of that. But I just have to be mentally prepared for that and still try, of course, to prepare as good as I can. So far he tries to build like more offensive teams. He goes very often the hyper offensive way, just very many setup mons, just stacking him on to get the next threat and stuff like that. He usually doesn't have the best switches. He may change the tactic against me because I have Mega Alakazam, which is very good versus offense. I have much priority with Hitmonlee, Scizor, Crawdon, so they're very strong priority. So he may take a more balanced or defensive approach this time, but I wouldn't be surprised if he just goes straight offense again with the Town Pass, Wobbuffet, all this good stuff. But yeah, I already started talking about his mon, so let's go over his whole team. Let's do that. That sounds like fun. So, he got Togekiss, Mega Ampharos, Keldeo, Donphan, Gyarados, Haxorus, Gorbis, Wobbuffet, Blaziken, Sneasel, and Jirachi. Looking at his team, of course, yes, his main offensive threats are like Gyarados, Hexorus, Keldeo, Mega Ampharos, Blaziken, Sneasel. And one thing I immediately see is like he has 2 priority Ice Shard users. So that like brings out the Rock Poly sweep of Landorus is like the first idea I threw out the window, because I would have to kill both to successful sweep him, and that's to kill 2 monsters to successfully sweep. Like weakening is not even enough. I have to kill them. So a Rock Polish Landorus is not a thing versus this man. And yeah, other thing I noticed here is quite weak to Electric, to Bonk Beam. Like he has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 electric weaknesses, and all his resistances / immunities to electric are weak to ice. These are Donphan, Mega Ampharos, and Hexorus. So he's very weak to Bolt Beam. Sadly, I don't have the mon which can abuse that very good, but like with my Raichu, Thunderbolt to HP Ice was an idea, of course, and I want to abuse that like it's that weak, and it even has Grass which does more than to Donphan than HP Ice. So Raichu, I mean, I basically spoiled my first one I want to bring, but yeah, it's got to put a lot of work. He has the Wobbuffet, I have to be prepared for that. He may trap my mons or anything like that. He might try that, like Encore. It's very obvious what Wobbuffet is going to do, but you still have to be prepared for that with like U-turn on your mons or something, some shenanigans stuff to dodge getting killed, counter killed, or Miracle killed, or whatever, something like that. And potential Smash Pass with Gorbis, that's always a scary thing. He can basically Smash Pass to everything because it buffs 2 boosts, and I wouldn't be surprised. Like, he has so many Smash Pass targets, it's not even funny. Like, everything on his team, like, everything barring Wobbuffet is a potential Smash Pass target, and he could even try to Baton Pass chain it with Blaziken and stuff like that, so that is a scary thing he can do. He has still a very weird draft, like the one weakness with the Bolt Beam I noticed and I tried to exploit a little bit, but yeah, this is his squad. Of course, I can't just say this thing will do this thing will do this. It's Emveei we're talking about. He will bring some heat, like the young, kids call it these days. But okay, let's look at my team. First up, of course, like I spoiled already, we have Romanichu, the Raichu with the Choice Scarf, Lightning Rock, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Grass on Hidden Power Ice with the Choice Scarf. And with Choice Scarf mons, what I see, what a few coaches, or I don't want to say many, like the coaches I noticed some mistake they do with the Choice Scarf, in my opinion, is they always use the Choice Scarf mon to outspeed the fastest mon on the opponent's team. Which would be, in this case, it would be the Sneasel. Sneasel at 115 speed. But I don't just want to outspeed Sneasel, I want to outspeed the other Scarfers as well. So I don't speed creep just to outspeed Sneasel with a Scarf, I speed creep so I can outspeed a Scarf Keldeo. That's the fastest mon on his team, I can outspeed with my Raichu. The only thing that would be potentially faster than this is a Choice Scarfed Sneasel. Other than Choice Scarf Sneasel, I outspeed his whole team to this thing. Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Grass on HP Ice. I basically explained the set already in the part before that. So yeah, Romanichu, putting in some work. I can outspeed every Scarfer. I can outspeed some of his Adamant or Knowledge stuff if he gets a +2 boost to that. But yeah, Lightning Rod, of course, a nice electric immunity. Of course, he has only the Ampharos, and I basically die to a Dragon Pulse. But maybe I can try to predict around that and get a +1 boost. That would be nice. Next up, we got Alakazam, which doesn't have a nickname because I had to change him to check the IVs. Mustachio, the Mega Alakazam with Trace, of course, Psychic, Hidden Power Fire, Protect, and Disable. Enough speed to outspeed us. Gyarados at +1 or Scarf Togekiss, which he brought a lot. Like everything that is slower than Gyarados, I can outspeed Scarf or at +1. And with Psychic, Hidden Power Fire, Protect, Disable. Psychic, of course, there's main stab. Hidden Power Fire is there because it's 2 resistances / immunities to Psychic are his Jirachi and his Sneasel. And with Protect Disable, I only had 1 move slot free. Like I rather had Shadow Ball and Dazzling Gleam, but I wanted Protect Disable, which I will go into in a few seconds. And Hidden Power Fire basically was the compromise to hit both of them because Shadow Ball does not much to Sneasel and Dazzling Gleam does not much to Jirachi. So yeah, let me explain Protect Disable. I decided for Protect Disable because I was scared of Pursuit Trapping Sneasel. If he is Pursuit Trapping Sneasel, I can Protect, Scout for the Pursuit, or the Knockoff. If he goes for Knockoff, he's probably Scarfed, and I can straight switch out. If he goes for Pursuit, that means he wants to Pursuit Trap me and maybe Sash or something like that, and I can Protect, and then disable the Pursuit and stuff like that. And then hit him up with Hidden Power Fires and stuff like that, or just switch out safely and stuff like that. And what Protect Disable works too is versus the Wobbuffet. I can Protect, see if he goes for Miracle or something like that, Protect from the Encore, whatever, and disable that move. If I disable the Encore, that's fine, because then I can just completely go for Protects basically until he's out of Miracles. Something like that. I have more Protects than he has Miracles, and if needed, I will play this game. If I disable the Miracle, he obviously can't do anything to me. And the same goes, I can just spam Protect and get rid of PP on his team. And yeah, Protect is in general nice to just scout out what the opponent wants to do. Maybe I get a Scald Burn or something, get some more damage. Of course, I have to be careful that he doesn't use any setup versus me. Once I reveal Protect Disable, he may be cautious with his Wobbuffet too, to like go for counter, and I disable that. But he shouldn't be able to do that because I'm faster. But yeah, that's why I Protect Disable, basically to stop the Pursuit trapping from Scizor potentially, and to be still prepared for a Wobbuffet. I was first thinking about Substitute, but Substitute wouldn't save me from Scarf Sneasel, in case I think I can go for Substitute, but he Scarf goes to Knockoff and kills me, so yeah, even if I'm Mega, Knockoff from a Life Up Sneasel kills me, and from Scarf Sneasel does a lot, so I don't want to take that, so that's why I Protect over Substitute. And yeah, he can't Encore me into Substitute, but he can't Encore me into Protect if I Protect this turn. I think, at least. I hope. I will have to fact check that later. But okay, this is Mega Exam. Next up, we have Vaporeon, just straight max defense, max HP, 4 and special attack, Scald, Roar, Protect Wish. With the Rocky Helmet, Roar is there to just stop any setup shenanigans in their tracks. Physical, that is. Scald, of course, main stab, Protect Wish. Because I would Protect and Wish, because Vaporeon is going to be very, very pressured. He has a very nice matchup with close to every physically offensive mon he has. Be it the Hexerus, be it the Donphan, be it the Gyarados, be it the Blaziken, be it the Sneasel. Or a physical Jirachi. This thing can basically wall them all. And barring Gyarados if he's Substitute variant, but that's why I have Roar. And barring Keldeo, and Keldeo scary if he's a Substitute Calm Mind variant, but that's why I have Roar too. And yeah, it's much pressured. I wanted Rocky Helmet because in case of Scarf Jirachi and stuff like that, I want to still get damage on him when he goes for U-turn or Iron Hands and stuff like that. And yeah, because of Rocky Helmet, it's very pressured, so it will take a lot of damage. So I want to protect and Wish, so I have to do Reliable Recovery and not have to go for Wish and then hope to live another attack. So yeah, that's Vaporeon, basically a stop to all his physical offensive threats, and Keldeo in addition to, because of course I'm immune to his Water Stab and Secret Slip on the physical side, so I can take this very decently well with this thing too. Very decently, nice English, good job Lars. But okay, this is Vaporeon. Next up we got Sanic, Special Defensive, Giga Drain, Dazzling Gleam, Earth Power and Leech Seed with the leftovers. Special Defensive is there because this is my main stop to Mega Ampharos. Mega Ampharos is a big threat to my team if he gets like Agility up or plus to Shell Smash boost into that. I have a problem. This thing can easily take 2 Dragon Pulses, of course resistance to electric attacks, and this is like I said, I can't predict his whole sets and movesets. This is like my main physical stop, my main special stop, Giga Drain, Dazzling Gleam, Earth Power, Leech Seed. Leech Seed is there mainly for the Wobbuffet. So I can just keep Leech Seeding him if he tries to go. If he Onkers me in Leech Seed, that's fine, because I can still Leech Seed whatever comes in after that, because he can't touch me and will slowly die to Leech Seed, because usually Wobbuffet doesn't have leftovers, it has Citrus Berry. And yeah, Giga Drain, just recovery and stab, Dazzling Gleam to hit multiple things, to hit the Keldeo, to hit the Hexerus, to hit the Sneasel, to hit the Mega Ampharos. And Earth Power mainly there for Jirachi, of course hits the Mega Ampharos too and stuff like that, and yeah, that's basically the set. I was thinking about putting HP Electric on that for the Gyarados, but I don't think he would bring Gyarados versus Shaman in, fearing like I could easily break this up if I'm a bit more offensive. Depending on his spread, I can still break this up with Giga Drain, but that depends fully on his spread, and we know Emveei will have some weird spread. But yeah, that's Sanic for you, basically my special stop to everything he could throw at me. Then next up, we have the Utility Shreddy, leftovers, enough speed to outspeed, if he wants a speed creep, a no speed Shaman. That's enough speed for that. So they can see if I would have no speed, I would be at 120. I have a little bit, so I don't get spread tripped by them. But with 121, I can... What, 121? Let's see, wait. Oh wait, I would speed tag them. Oh, that's a mistake on my part. I need 122. Let's see. 122. There we go. I will have to change that on my DS too. But I will do that right now. I can do that easily with my power save, but yeah, enough speed creep monster, which wants speed creep and no speed shaman, then max HP, rest in special attack, and then something leftovers in defensive. Dazzling Gleam, knock off U-turn and Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock, of course, because I want Stealth Rocks up. U-turn the whole momentum, and to do U-turn out versus your fat and stuff like that. Knock off, mostly for utility, because I mind this attack nature won't do too much, but it does some damage to Jirachi at least. And Dazzling Gleam, because it hits most of his things, like I already said, it hits the Keldeo, it hits the Mega Ampharos, it hits the Sneasel, it hits the Mega Ampharos, stuff like that. Dazzling Gleam is, like, Fairy in general is pretty good with this team. He does not have a real resistance to that. His best resistance to Fairy is the Jirachi, of course, but it will be pressured pretty much. But I thought that Room is a pretty team. But yeah, at last we got GBA Landers, max speed, so I can outspeed the Jirachi with Earth Power, Stat Wave, Wind Power, Electric, and U-Turn. I was first thinking like a mix set with Rock Slide, but Rock Slide doesn't do too much to Gyarados after an Intimidate, does less than 50%, and depending on the spread it does even less. But with Hidden Power Electric I do a lot of damage, Sludge Wave there for the Togekiss. Like, basically Earth Power has everything on its team, barring Togekiss and Gyarados, and for them, these have Sludge Wave and Hidden Power Electric. And U-Turn to U-Turn out was, of course, just for momentum and potentially the War Wolf and stuff like that. So don't worry about that. Yachiberry, because like I said, he has two potential Ice Shot users, priority Ice Shot users in Scizor and Donphan, and that with the Archbear I can take the hit and basically kill them with something. Like Earth Power does to an Assault Dash, Donphan does 60%, and it just straight kills the Scizor. So yeah, that is Mr. Man for you. He wasn't brought last time, but now he's energetic again and he wants to show his stuff. One thing I noticed, and probably I will get called out by the analysts again, is that I only have special attackers on this team. Yes, I noticed something like that, but with borrowing like knockoff and U-turn and U-turn on this thing. So basically, I'm a full special team, but I don't mind that. Any physical mod would do worse than the special variant of that. So I was scouting fully physical Landorus with Earthquake, Rock Slide, stuff like that. But this coverage with this spread does more damage to his team. Same with Freddy, like, I need Dazzling Gleam, he doesn't have a physical Fairy Step, and I could run fully physical, but Dazzling Gleam is just too good, and I wanted that, so I'm aware of that, but there was not, like, I don't want to just throw in a physical attacker, so I have one physical attacker. Every mon I bring has to full purpose, and I don't want one mon there just to, like, so that I have a physical attacker, so that's not a thing I want to do. Like, every these mons is the best that they are. Like, physical Shaman is pretty bad. What do I want to do? Physical Vaporeon, physical Mega Alakazam, physical Raichu? May be the thing, but I want to like Grass out and Hidden Power Ice. He doesn't get Ice Punch, right? Yeah, he doesn't get Ice Punch. See? I was right on that. Where's Hidden Power Ice? There it is. And yeah, so that's why I have this team. I don't have Crawdon and don't have Scizor. He has too many water types for Scizor, and he has too many water types for Crawdon. Of course, good for knockoff, but he has Keldeo still, and blah blah blah, all this good stuff. In the end, I decided for this team, and this will be hopefully the team which brings the first loss to the Chimchargers. I will be planning for that, but that is all for the team builder. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the team. Let me know what you think about the trades. Definitely check out Emveei. His links will be in the description too. Same goes for the GBA Twitter and channel and stuff like that. Same with the shirt shop, actually. I forgot to call that out last time. Use the code GBA15 to save 15% off your t-shirts. Be it my t-shirt, be it of someone else, the codes books, everything. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow for the match. Be excited for that, and I will see you there. Ciao.